Oh, what is up, guys? It's your boy, man. Today I'm talking about a brand new transformation that no one is talking about inside Xenoverse 2 for the final DLC. Something that we can easily see is the previous supervillain characters getting the superhero buff as the same as Goku. Now, we don't know exactly the lore of the new Green Crysil, but I can honestly build a strong case to say that we will be seeing Frieza, Golden Frieza again, but with the Green Crysil, thus making him a new character and help aiding Goku inside the final fight for the DLC. Now, guys, leave a comment down below. Do you guys actually think that this is right? You guys think I'm wrong? But guys, to be honest, when I present my case to you guys gonna be like, yo, like this guy's actually spitting facts. So Frieza obviously has the evil crystal thing that Fu gave him, but there's another power to it. With the crystals can be used for good. So will Frieza actually help Goku and, you know, team up together with the crystals? And I think that's a valid idea, because inside the trailer we don't see Frieza getting controlled anymore. We don't see him with the crystal. We see Miro, we see Fu, we see Miro, we see Supreme Kai, we see a whole bunch of people. But Frieza is smart enough not to be tricked by Fu again, especially after his ranking of power. So Frieza might actually be on the good side, of which, you know, the story might end, right? Obviously, in my opinion, if you guys are not watching any of my other videos before, I believe that Fu will team up with Goku in the end to fight either Demigra or another villain, and the other villain kind of wins in the end. And Fu actually creates the sacred timeline and destroys all the timelines, basically. So it's gonna be Goku, Fu, Frieza all teaming up together to verse this evil villain, and then Fu's gonna, you know, the evil villain's gonna win. He's gonna like destroy the entire multiverse, but Fu is gonna be the one to come in and be like, you know what, I'm gonna make this sacred timeline. I've messed with this, and then this is gonna be one timeline, which is gonna be the new Xenoverse 3. But, well, guys, Frieza knows Fu's plans. Frieza knows that Fu is trying to gain control of the time patrollers. Why is it that Frieza was not the only character not controlled that we have seen? He controlled Cooler, he controlled Cell, he controlled even Supreme Kai, but he did not control Frieza. Golden Frieza will literally be helping our character and Goku, and he might even use the crystal for good, thus creating the new variant and a new character that no one expects, the Frieza superhero Green Crysil transformation, whatever it's called. But guys, this is gonna be freaking crazy, because not only can the Green Crysil become for Frieza as well, it can also be used for other characters inside, you know, the game. Like, let's say Trunks. What if we get a Green Crysil form Trunks and he goes Super Saiyan 3? Now, my boy Trunks is trash and he needs no transformation. We need to see him go Super Saiyan Blue, something, man. But it will be crazy to see Golden Frieza use that crystal. We're gonna see Trunks use that big crystal. And what if Trunks' hair becomes green, kind of like Broly? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many possibilities when it comes to this game, and especially the new characters that are potentially going to be revealed for the next trailer that's going to come out sometime this month or next month. We have a lot to talk about, man, because, dude, like, the fact that Frieza did not get controlled means that Frieza is up to something. Frieza's definitely up to something. You're not just going to leave Frieza out. There's the reason why they picked Frieza for the last DLC, and there's the reason why Frieza was not the person being controlled. So a lot of people don't realize that, man. Frieza's not gonna get controlled by Fu again. Frieza's not just gonna let Fu do his thing after he gave him that power. Frieza's probably gonna take the power for himself and maybe even magnify it to the liking of UI Goku, which UI Goku also used that form as well, but make it green. And what if the green form is actually more powerful than the evil version of that form that Fu gives people? You know, what if the green form is truly a step beyond of the power? You know, and what if Frieza has that power as well? What if Frieza learned how to use the crystal with the power that he had before and the last DLC, And what if we actually use that power for good to help us defeat Fu in the end? That is something very, very, very easy and very, very, very simple thing they could do. But this not only applies for Frieza, you know, obviously Frieza's the main person, but this applies to multiple other people. Multiple other people. And not only that, it applies to characters like Trunks. You know, Trunks has had almost no character development. They're gonna have to show that Trunks has done something inside the show. I mean, like Trunks been in part of the Prime Controllers, but he hasn't really stepped up when it comes to the equation of actually doing things for the Time Patrol. You know, will Trunks even survive to the next version of the Time Patrol? Who knows? There's infinite possibilities of what we could see inside the game, man. Like, truly, it really is. It really, really is. And this is exactly why we need people like making theories, making videos like this, because there's so many avenues that no one is talking about. You know, like, who knows, dude? We might even see Gohan with the Green Crysil. You know what I'm saying? We might even see Gohan like a new transformation. Piccolo, you know, maybe even Bulma have that crystal, because Bulma survived and basically got this new technology power. But, you know, some people believe that Bulma is Fu, you know, Fu is Bulma, but that's distinct theory. But dude, I'm telling you guys right now, man, this crystal thing, the fact that it has different levels to power, different type of power. I mean, Vegeta got the crystal. Crystal didn't turn green. Every other character, it turns pink. So now that it's green, which is the opposite of pink, that means that if your heart is pure, you have a green control over yourself, and it elevates your power level. And what if Frieza sees Goku doing it, and then Goku gives Frieza a little bit of crystal, and then Frieza goes Super Golden Hero Frieza, and they like just absolutely destroy him. Guys, it's the end of Xenoverse 2, man. The end of the timeline. It is the end of everything, bro. The villain's gonna have to win. Fu's gonna have to win. But there's multiple people that he has to get past. Goku with the new transformation. Maybe even Frieza with the new transformation. Maybe even Trunks with the new transformation. Supreme Kai has been taken over. You know, like, how do you guys get that? Supreme Kai has never been taken over. Supreme Kai has the time capabilities of a Kai. Golden Frieza, when he took over the crystal and he became Supreme Kai, he had a whole bunch of energy. Bro, Demigod, Toa and Mira came back with the crystal. You know how insane that is. We could have 30 plus characters for this last DLC, and do not let anyone else tell you otherwise. It's been your boy, man. Brand new character, almost confirmed. I cannot wait to see this, man. It's gonna be fire. I'm out.